Hello witches, welcome to my channel Lipstick and Quartz. I am Nicole and today we're going to be talking about who can be a witch. Can you be a witch? Can guys be a witch? How about Christians? Can Christians be witches? Who's excluded from practicing witchcraft? This is the question that we are going to tackle today, so stick around. So the first question that we really have to answer to get to the bottom of who can be a witch is, what is a witch? A witch is someone who practices witchcraft. Witchcraft is a lifestyle that seeks to attune to and manipulate the energies in the natural world. So energy that comes from Mother Earth, from plants, herbs, crystals, and even yourself. So by manipulating these energies, a witch is able to attract or manifest something that he or she desires into their life. That is what witchcraft is at its very most basic level. Basically, witchcraft is magic. And magic is making something happen supernaturally. Now I use quotes when I say supernatural because usually supernatural means something beyond what is natural. In fact, that's not right with witchcraft. Witchcraft is something that happens naturally. That's what we use. We use the energy that's all around us and in nature and in the world. So it cannot be more natural. So, who can be a witch? A witch can be anyone who wants to empower their lives, who wants to take control of any situation, from finding love to losing weight and getting healthier, to having a better relationship with your family, with your spouse, or with a problematic coworker. A witch is anyone who wants to empower themselves to take control of their lives. A witch is also a person who is willing to really dig deep into themselves. A big part of witchcraft is knowing who you are. People of faith can be witches. Witchcraft on its own is independent of religion. However, it is more powerful with it. When you incorporate your own personal faith, whatever it happens to be, into your magic practice, you truly tap into the very core of who you are and bring that with you into your practice. Also, I know a lot of different witches who invoke deities during their magic practice. And so with the help of the deities that you believe in, working with your magic makes it even more powerful. For example, I am a Christian witch and I think of spells like prayer. I talk to Jesus throughout my spell casting and I work with him to use my magic to bring glory to God. So I am a Christian witch. I worship Jesus, I worship God, and I still practice witchcraft, and it just takes a little bit of discernment in order to figure out if I am doing something magically or through my craft to serve myself or to serve God. So it's still possible. You can totally be a Christian witch. That is a thing. So I know that a lot of people who are witches say, oh no, you can't be Christian and a witch. And a lot of Christians, in fact, tons and tons and tons of Christians say, oh no, you cannot practice witchcraft and still be Christian. And I'm here to tell you that you got to make your own path in this world. So you can do both. You really, truly can. So Christians can be witches. So what about atheists? Could atheists be witches? And my answer to that is also yes. While I believe that avoiding working with the divine in your craft makes it a little bit less powerful, it's still pretty powerful. So you could definitely still be a witch and be an atheist. And when we talk about religion and witchcraft, a lot of what comes up is the religion Wicca. So Wicca is the perfect example of blending religious faith and witchcraft. In fact, that is what Wicca does. It is a witchcraft and nature worshiping religion. I'm sure I'm going to do a video more on that later if you're interested, but my point is you can be a person of faith or a person with no faith at all and still be a witch. In fact, if you're watching this video, I bet that you are already a witch. Even if you say you have never cast a spell, you've never done a ritual, you've never cast a circle, you've never done any of the things that you normally associate with witchcraft, I bet that you are a witch. Now, have you ever intended for something to happen? It could be anything. For example, have you ever wanted a job? What did you do? You probably started with your resume. You probably worked on it, refined the message that you wanted your resume to convey to the world. You put a lot of personal energy, like from yourself, from your spirit, from your being, and more practically from your own time, that kind of energy, into your resume. And then what did you do? You either posted it on Indeed.com or Monster.com, and you started looking for jobs. You probably searched and applied for all kinds of jobs that you were interested in, and you put that energy packet that is your resume, you put that out into the world to attract a job to you. Now, none of this sounds like spell work, does it? It really doesn't. I mean, there's no candles involved, there's no incense or crystals or anything like that. It all sounds very mundane. However, I'm here to tell you that that is what witchcraft is. It is having a desire in your heart, having something that you want to will into creation, and putting in the energy, whether it be natural energy from the earth or from yourself. You use this energy in order to manifest an outcome. So you put together your resume, you posted it online so that people would find it, you probably applied to jobs, and if an employer liked you, I bet they called you in for an interview. Now, have you ever heard of a power suit? Something that you literally put on your body that makes you feel like you are confident and in your own power. Did you put on something like that to go to your interview? How about your lucky pair of underwear? Even the process of getting dressed and using different items and talismans that make you feel the way you want to feel for an interview, that's magic. It really is. It sounds like oh, no, that couldn't be magic. Oh, it totally is magic. Have you ever decided to wear red to an interview just so you could feel more confident? That's color magic. Have you ever decided to wear a power suit, something that makes you feel so strong and confident and comfortable in your own skin before you went to that interview to help you get the job? That's magic. All of these little things are manifestations of different decisions that you've made, choices you've made, and energy that you've put out in the world in order to attract a certain result to you. That is magic, and that is witchcraft. And it's not technically a fancy spell, but it's spell work for sure, because you're taking something that you will by saying you will, something that you want to happen, and you put that together and you brought it into reality by doing this series of steps. That's magic. So you are a witch. Now, just to wrap up, anyone, seriously, anyone can be a witch. Man, woman, or anything in between. Gender is completely irrelevant when it comes to who can be a witch. A witch can be someone of faith or someone with no faith at all. It could be an atheist. It could be a doubter. Honestly, a witch is just a person who is willing to learn. In fact, chances are you've already practiced witchcraft in some way or another at some time in your life. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button and definitely subscribe to this channel to hear more. We're going to be posting a video every week, And we also have a blog, lipstickandquartz.com, so check that out. I actually put the link down in the show notes for you. And don't forget to subscribe to the blog newsletter where you get your free ebook, How to Create a Powerful Magical Altar. Thank you again so much for joining me. Later, witches.